Hi guys. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. Or welcome, whichever category you happen to be falling under. Please make sure that you guys are liking, sharing, and of course subscribing to the channel. My name is Olivia Love. You don't know that by now. My name is Olivia Love. And these are just going to be psychic intuitive messages for the good old sign of Libra. Okay, I'm a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising, and my Venus is also in Libra. Okay. Um, so we're just going to go ahead and get into this. Y'all know I got my handy dandy notebook. All right, just wrote everything down here. Um, and yeah, so as you can tell by the title, like I said, there is a big vibe around like being exposed or some type of exposure. Now, hello down. Now of course, this isn't necessarily, I feel like, in a negative way at all. I don't think it's necessarily in a negative way. Literally, some of you guys could be getting some type of like exposure of some sort. Or getting more exposure like at work or something like that, or for like creative work, or just something that you've done. Like I feel like that something about paying respects as well. Like somebody may really really respect you, like I said, or just respect something that you do, or respect like what you bring to the table in some sort of way. I was trying to get away from like writing stuff down because like I just feel like I could get overwhelmed, but I'm just go straight through and just and read off the energy. Just read the energy that I had wrote down before the live stream. And of course, if you're not watching this live, like I said, when you do subscribe, make sure that you hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you guys know when I'm doing a live stream. Okay. Um, so yeah, so there's a vibe around being exposed, and like I said, naked and afraid. But I had wrote down like when I wrote down naked, it was more so about like the colors, like nude, well, naked, nude, or whatever. But like like brown tones and tans and whatnot. Kind of a vibe around that. Like that may be significant for some of you guys, like a nude tans as well as blue as well. Like I mean, I know blue is not a nude, um but yeah, but those, like, it was something around those colors, like new color. And even thinking of like fellow Libra Kim Kardashian, like her, her base colors around like her branding for her makeup and stuff, and her branding for her like what is it called? I'm about to say skincare wear. Hello, skincare wear. Skims, the little outfit stuff, okay? The little whatever. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the name. Anyways, but she always has like new colors or whatever. So like I said, those colors may end up being very significant for some of you guys. But anyways, but yeah, there was a vibe around like walking around naked and sad. Okay. But I feel like there's a big vibe around two. Literally, you could be seeing two, two, two a lot. But I literally feel like that for some of you guys, like within 2 days or something, where you can feel a lot better, or there may end up being a lot of changes over like the next 2 days or something. Um, also too the also too, the vibe of like walking around naked and sad and stuff is like, literally you could just be walking around your house by yourself, really just kind of thinking of a lot of things, or just kind of going through the emotions, and really just kind of, just in your head. I mean not necessarily overthinking, but I mean you probably are overthinking. But it's just more so kind of like, a reflection, or child, some of y'all might be, just walking around praying. You know what I'm saying? You're just praying, and but you may be praying because you're in fear of something. Oh, excuse me, child. You may be praying because you're in fear, or you're like really desiring something, or again, you may be fearful that something isn't going to happen for you. And like I said, for some of you guys, you may end up getting that thing, or something very powerful may end up happening, like I said, within like the 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like within the next 2 days, or just within days, or even one day, or whatever. But I feel like that it's almost like the same exact thing that you were like crying about, or like whatever it is that you're like crying about, or feeling a way about, whatever. Again, it's just kind of like almost like a miracle kind of happens for you, like almost instantly or something. um there was this one video. But it's first, it's not like one of the prank type of YouTube videos where people kind of like prank people, and or just like some type of like rich kid out in LA just giving people random money. But this one, they did record it or whatever, but this one is really really old. And if at first I thought no, it wasn't on a what would you do anyways, child. But it was one, it was very sentimental, because like I said, it wasn't just like some type of rich kid just out there just giving people random money and recording it. Like they were at a grocery store and they were paying for people's groceries. So it could have been $100, maybe if somebody just bought an apple it was $2 or something. But I just will never ever forget this one woman, where she just kept a straight face the whole time. She was smiling and stuff or whatever. And then, the man goes over and like pays for her groceries and just kind of like ducks off and like runs away or whatever. And the woman, she was just like, oh my gosh, like that was so nice. And it's like, you don't see no type of expression on her face or whatever. And she just packed her stuff up. And so like right before she had left, she was like, for real? Like, did he really pay for it? And, the cashier's like, yeah, he's coming around paying for everybody's stuff. And she was like, wow. She was like, and all that daggone crying I was doing this morning, okay? Like, all that daggone crying I was doing this morning. And then she just bought every time. Like, if you ever see that video, like, oh my gosh. Like, her moment just touches my soul. Because it's like, we've all been there. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, we almost forget, like, the grace of God. And forget that, like, we're always in his hands. You know what I'm saying? But if you watch that video, like, I mean, if you watch that video, I don't know the exact name. Like I said, it's really old, like years old. But yeah, but it, like, that woman just like brings me to tears every time. She was just like, and all that daggone crying I was doing this morning. And it's like somebody comes and just does just a really good deed or a sweet deed or whatever. Like I said, for a lot of you, maybe it is something small that happens that just like brightens your day or whatever. But again, it's just something where something that you may have been miserable about. Like I said, literally, you just get out the shower and it's just like, child, like, I can't stop thinking about this. Like, booty all out, okay, still got suds all on you, and you're just crying and everything. And like I said, I just feel like that it's just like a quick turnaround, like, for something, okay. But anyways, also too, there's a big vibe around like eating your vegetables. As well as the color green. Okay, so green, nudes, as well as blue. But literally, you could just be eating more greens and whatnot for yourself. For yourself. Hello. You could just be eating more greens. Oh yeah, because I had put up here as well, like, snap out of it, like something like snaps you out of it, like snaps you out of the sadness, or you just kind of like feel energized. But literally, I was thinking like sugar snap peas. Okay, but anyways. But like I said, yeah, within 2 days you possibly could like feel better, and also to feel like a new person for some of you guys. Like, I got a new attitude or whatever. I got a new attitude. Wait a minute. Anyways, but yeah, like, you got a new attitude, and literally you may just feel like a new person. And also too, this could just be maybe you're doing something different with your hair, or you're getting your hair done, or getting a cut, or maybe buying new clothes, whatever it may be. But I do feel like that it is a big vibe too for some of you guys, where it's like you may be reinventing yourself as well, okay. Like, you may be reinventing yourself, and you just feel like a new person within days, okay. um Also too, there was a big vibe around the number 29. Some of you guys literally could be 29 years old, and you're going into your 30s finally. Or like reaching a milestone in your guys. Sorry, y'all. Some of you guys, maybe it was like a goal of yours to buy a house by the time you were 30 or something. And like I said, some of you, maybe you end up reaching that milestone, you end up reaching that goal. But I had wrote down, like, in the end, and it's just kind of like, like, in the end, like, you're gonna get there, like, in the end, or quote unquote at the end of the day. But like, in the end, like, it's gonna happen for you, or things are gonna move through or something like that, okay. um Now, also too, with this though, there was a big vibe around like you being ready to make a major change in your life. Like, transforming is like something that's very imperative to you right now. And of course, it's not necessarily date specific, so it don't matter when you watching this, child. Whenever you get this, that's when it's supposed to resonate for you. But if you are watching this in real time, of course, Libra season, your birthday season is coming up. So for a lot of you, maybe it's the point of like, okay, I want to have these big tail goals or whatever, big dreams and big things that you want to do before your birthday. And it's like, just be careful with that energy. For one, like, don't put too much pressure on yourself. You know what I'm saying? God ain't gonna put more on you than you can bear, but you dang sure can do it to yourself. Okay, you can definitely do it to yourself. So just be careful with that energy. Because also too, there's a big vibe, like I said, around, just being ready and eager to make a major change, maybe even do a major purchase of some sort. And like I said, just, this element of transforming, like you wanting to reinvent yourself or transform, is like so important to you. But also too, like I said, be careful for some of you guys that subconsciously you're not doing it to please other people. Because I feel like, and at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, even to the person who can scream to the top of their lungs that they don't care what other people think. Like, at the end of the day, we are surrounded by people. You know what I'm saying? We do things, for either, attention, or, to get a raise, a promotion. Is like it's like you kind of have to consistently be in a performative, like, energy, regardless of your situation, regardless whether you work for yourself or whatever. You're still in this vibe of like a performance type of a thing. But like I said, just make sure that you have a balance around that. You know what I'm saying? Where, if just kind of like somebody, you know what I'm saying, creating this lifestyle online, or, in pictures or whatever. And it's just like, when that's really not what you can afford, or that's not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not really feasible for you right now or something. And so again, just be careful with that energy. But of course, you know what I'm saying, some of you guys know, it's like, no, you want to reach a particular milestone, or you want to transform, or you want to, do major things for your daggone self. You know what I'm saying? It really is for self-improvement. Okay. I also wrote down too, around that, it was like, stop thinking that you have to have, I'm sorry, I was trying to read, like, what's going on. Stop thinking that you have to have a level, for some of you guys, a level of like material wealth in order to be. Oh, child, see, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyways, but yeah, but stop thinking that you have to have a level of material wealth, though, to feel worthy of something. But also too, so it's kind of transitioning into romance or whatever. But yeah, so there's a big vibe around, like, shooting your shot. Okay, making your, approaching someone romantically or whatever. And of course, it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic, but just something that you're passionate about, period. Something that you're passionate about, that maybe something you want to understand, or study or learn or whatever. Again, some of you guys may really, either you're going back to school, excuse me, child, or you're thinking of going back to school or something. Or child, classes in session. Okay. But anyways, so I wrote down, though, your shots are pretty powerful right now. um and what I had, because I wish y'all could just see what I wrote, because I'm gonna have to try to explain it, and it's gonna sound crazy. So I wrote down, your shots are pretty powerful right now, but instead of writing out the words right now, put RN. It's kind of like the, what is it, the little, whatever, the little text abbreviation thing. I can't even think of the word. But anyways, and so I have put in parentheses pretty RN. So some of you guys, literally, maybe you are in nursing or something like that. Somebody literally thinks that you're pretty. Okay. Or again, some of you guys could be going into nursing school. And like I said, you just kind of show up for school. Chop, I'll say, show up for work. You show up for school like really eager, like looking nice every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got yourself together. Like, you're looking very well put together. And I definitely feel like that somebody may have their eye on you for sure. Also too, like, your eyes themselves may be very mesmerizing to someone. But yeah, but your shots are pretty powerful right now. Yeah, yeah, like, you kind of make somebody weak in the knees or whatever. But also too, that's where I transitioned into this, where I was like, stop thinking that you have to have any level of material wealth in order to be attractive to someone, or in order for you to be eligible, like eligible bachelor or something like that. So yeah, but like I said, so yeah, I feel like that, even if you say hello to somebody, or hi, or whatever, or like a picture or something like that, like, it's pretty powerful. Like, they take notice, basically. Like, they notice you regardless. Like, if you like something, if you say something to them, at school or at work, like, trust me, they're definitely noticing. Like, they're definitely noticing you. So again, this is like, definitely, again, with that self-improvement, like making sure that you definitely improve your confidence while you're going through the journey of self-improvement as well. You might be in the middle of your daggone storm right now. Literally, it's storming outside. Like, it just started storming outside in Houston. But you might be in the middle of your storm, or you're just in the middle of your journey to getting to, what I'm saying, where you can afford X, Y, and Z. Or maybe, maybe you had to make a big purchase or whatever, and it's just something that you had to do, and now you're trying to go through the process of regaining that money back. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to make that big purchase. It is what it is. But now it's like, you gotta keep working again. I gotta work again. I gotta try to get that money back up or something. And so for a lot of you, you may just be feeling as if that you're not worthy of somebody to be kicking it with you or talking to you or whatever. Or maybe you just don't feel attractive because you're not necessarily at your best. But like I said, I definitely get the vibe though that if you allow it in, then I feel like that there can definitely be some interest coming your way, regardless of where you are in life. You know what I'm saying? And what I was saying the other day, I don't know if I said in a Libra video or a romance message that I had, but the idea of quote unquote being ready for a romance or being ready for certain things, whatever it is, but mainly we talking about romance. But the idea of being ready for anything, it's never really about anything material. Of course, like I said, if there are certain things that you do need to get together in your life, X, Y, and Z, do what you got to do. But more so about being ready is your mindset and where you are. And so that mindset, that goes with your confidence, what I'm saying, knowing that I know that maybe I'm down on my luck right now, but I'm still the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still the shit. Like, I still have dreams, goals, or whatever. I'm still working hard. Like, just because somebody may see you, at a lower point or whatever, doesn't like diminish your value. And that's the thing. I feel like that you're holding on to your value as you should. But yeah, so like I said, being ready is more so in the mind. And like I said, specifically, like I said, when it comes to romance or whatever, it's not about the material. It's more so about, like I said, your mindset of like, okay, I'm not gonna judge this person, or I'm not gonna, or I've learned from my past mistakes or whatever in certain situations, X, Y, and Z. Like, that's really what being ready is about. Being ready to receive, being open, being able to be vulnerable. Again, no matter where you are in your life. So that's the true definition, at least for me, of what being ready means. It has nothing to do with your material wealth or anything tangible, like, whatsoever. Okay. Um, yeah, and I wrote down shine bright. Okay, shine bright, shine far, be a star. But yeah, it's like you're a star regardless. You know what I'm saying? Literally, everybody had to start from somewhere. Everybody, I mean, not everybody, jail. Some people did wake up with a silver spoon in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Some people did, some people, do just have opportunities just sitting there. But no, but more so, that just but a lot of people, excuse me, a lot of people know they had to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So again, you're a star regardless, no matter where you are in your journey. You're a star. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You are a wife right now, no matter how bad you're looking, how horrible you think your life is. You are a wife, you are a husband, you are, you know what I'm saying, a manager, you are a mother, you are a father, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? These things that you aspire to be, you're still that, no matter where you are in your life and in your journey. And it's like, continue to remind yourself of that. And I definitely feel like where a lot of y'all might be like, oh my gosh, like, Olivia, like, yeah, you're right, like, I don't feel worthy of this, I don't feel worthy of that, whatever. Like, go ahead and cry, that's fine. Go ahead and cry, be sad, whatever you got to do. But like I said, I definitely feel like that once you have your moment kind of like alone with yourself, alone with God, be able to sit down and just kind of really calm your energy. Like I said, maybe you do need to walk around the house naked and crying and stuff. But again, I do just feel like that there's like a quick turnaround, like a quick energy of, let me get myself back up, pull myself together. And like I said, for some of you, literally there could be like miracles or something happening for you literally just within days, after you're feeling down and out or something. Okay. But like I said, you're a star. Shine bright. Shine bright the way that you are already. Also, too, the color yellow might end up being very significant for some of you guys. And like I said, with the vibe of like you're a star, like I said, some of you guys could be getting exposure of some sort, where people are looking at you, or people, in quote unquote higher places, they're looking at you, no matter where, know what I'm saying, maybe you got a YouTube channel, okay, and you're recording on your phone, all right, or unless you got a goddamn Canon 77D, you know what I'm saying, doesn't matter. Like, I feel like that your star quality, your star power, your energy, your personality, whatever, it shines through no matter what. Maybe, you want to be, working, for corporate one day, in a fashion world, but maybe you're homeless or something, maybe you don't, maybe you only got a few clothes that you've had, before you got out on the streets or whatever. Baby, you better get them goddamn clothes together, fix them up at however where you can, and still walk into somewhere trying to be confident, trying to, just literally just making the best of what you have right now. And I just feel like that you are gonna have a story to tell. Okay, making the best of what you have and keeping it pushing no matter what is pushing back against you. You're definitely gonna have a story to tell. Okay, so you keep going, you keep grinding no matter what. All right. Also, too, there was a vibe around like reaping what you sow. Okay. I wrote down, oh yeah, this can be a good thing. Don't be afraid to let go or release any resentments or feeling of wasted time and investments. once you reap once you reap, you're going to be able to make room for the better and the best. Also, too, you're a beast. Okay, yeah, so the reaping what you sow, again, yeah, some of you guys, maybe you did make a heavy investment somewhere, and again, it literally could have just been, I had to, literally, child, you paid rent. Okay, you paid rent, then you're broke. All right, now, you know what I'm saying, you was just eating steak the other day. Hey, maybe today all you got is some cereal and some popcorn, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, you're gonna keep grinding, you're gonna keep going to, possibly or not, hopefully, a goal of yours is to one day where it doesn't have to be like that, where maybe you can even pay your rent in advance or something like that, and still have enough, left over to, to eat really good, or to make sure that, that your kids are fed, or you can at least buy a new outfit for work or something like that. So again, it's like, don't criticize yourself, don't put yourself down just from, where you are right now, because trust me, baby, it's gonna get better. Okay, no matter what, like, it's going to get better. And like I said, really just kind of shutting out the noise, shutting out literally your own criticizing mind. But yeah, but like I said, they're reaping what you sow. I just get a big vibe of like, yeah, you might gotta, maybe you laced up some shoes, you know what I'm saying, you ready to go walking somewhere, but then it's like, maybe you're upset because you took the time to put the laces in, but maybe the laces don't match the shoes, and it's like, it's okay, because what you finna put in there about to be fly as hell, you know what I'm saying. That's a very, very like minuscule example, but that's just the thing though. Like, don't just sit there like, oh my gosh, like I wasted so much time doing this, or well, I already paid for this, or da da da. Like, I'm telling you, for a lot of you, it may be the point too of just taking a chance, taking a leap of faith on something. Okay, so it's like, don't sit there and your resentment or feeling upset or being feeling upset or being angry at yourself or whatever, or again just feeling as if you wasted time, because no, nothing is a waste of time if you learn something from it. Nothing is a waste of time if you grew from it, or again just got something out of it. Okay, but again, make room for better and best. So for a lot of you, you know what I'm saying, maybe the next job that you're going to, the next place that you're about to live, the next relationship that you're about to get into, although you're sad, and it may hurt a little bit to have to let go, of something that once was, or something that you were holding on to, or just simply something that you were familiar with. That's the thing too. It ain't even gotta be that you want to hold on to it so bad, but it's just like, hey, I'm familiar with it. I don't feel like trying to learn anything new or whatever. But again, I just feel like that you're about to walk into the better and the best thing that you have ever experienced before. Okay. But yeah, like I said, you're a beast. It's like you definitely have this, but again, with that though, I feel like that is going to come a point of having to be vulnerable, again, exposing yourself, and this can just be vulnerability through your prayers, through, you know what I'm saying, through you, again, just knowing like, damn, like I'm down and out, once again, maybe it's happened multiple times where it's like, literally, you've been super up, and then out of nowhere, you're super down again, then you're super up, and it's like, okay, bet, like I'm going to stay here, like I'm going to be up, like it's stuck, like that's it, that's all, and then you're down again. Okay, but at the end of the day, like, again, be able to expose to yourself, be vulnerable to yourself of like, look, if it just has to be another day where you got to push, it just got to be another day where you got to push. But at the end of the day, there will be a benefit out of this. You will get the best, that God has for you. Like, trust me, he ain't forgot about you. Not near a minute, not near a moment. Even though it may feel that way, you might feel like you're in the dark or whatever. I mean, if you're in the dark, it's kind of better since you're walking around naked or whatever. I don't know. But either way, though, please, guys, make sure that you are liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Y'all know I would greatly appreciate that. And of course, I will be up until my phone dies or whatever. So we probably got like an hour to rock or whatever. I will be doing a live stream right after this. I usually do like a message for each zodiac sign, but on this one, I'm actually going to do like a pick a message. So literally just pick 1 through 3, just a number 1 through 3. And I'm just going to give an intuitive message around that. So if you would like to join that, and of course, if you would like to support me, support my channel, so, support my life, okay? Because I do this 24/7. This is my job here. But if you guys would like to support me and you also have a question along with your support and donation, then that's what I'll be doing on the live stream after this. So y'all can definitely come join me if you guys are still awake. Of course, I will be back tomorrow in the morning as well. But if you are live now, definitely come join me over there, or at least get a message from the pick a message, okay? But I love you guys so much, and that's it. Okay, bye.